Hey there folks, Detective Cameraman here. Today I've got a mind-blowing theory to share about episode 73 that'll leave you reeling. Trust me, it's so wild and captivating you won't believe it. Before starting the video, I'd like to make a request. I'm hoping that before I begin, someone can suggest a good name for my channel. I trust that my subscribers will suggest a name that will benefit me. And if someone is new to my channel and hasn't subscribed yet, please quickly go and subscribe to my channel. Then I'll choose the best name from the suggestions. And now let's begin. First off, let's talk about the secret agent. Brace yourselves, because this theory is a game changer. Despite helping the Alliance defeat the scientist, I'm convinced that the secret agent is actually the mastermind behind all the chaos in this universe. Sounds crazy, right? But if you really think about it, the signs are all there. Sure, he played his part in the victories against Skibidi Toilets, but mark my words, he'll reveal his true colors and become our ultimate adversary in the end. Let's delve a bit deeper into this. It's highly probable that the secret agent was behind Plunger Man's demise. Despite surviving the intense battle with the scientist, Plunger met his end with an eerie green glow, indicating foul play. But the question remains, what motivated this secret agent to take such drastic action? Well, Plunger possessed a treasure trove of information, perhaps even more than he realized. From witnessing crucial negotiations involving the scientist and Mr. Boom, to stumbling upon damning documents outlining Skibidi Toilet's involvement, Plunger was a walking encyclopedia of secrets. And he wasn't alone. Other agents were privy to these sensitive matters as well. However, with only the Red Camera agent who's closely tied to Mr. Boom emerging unscathed, it's evident that Plunger's knowledge posed a significant threat. Now, let's consider another angle, jealousy and true love as potential motives for Plunger's murder. But why love? Well, it's no secret that Camerawoman harbored feelings for Plunger, even back when she was just a robot. She constantly sought his attention, longing for the affection of Dave, as Plunger was known before his transformation into a camera-headed robot. And here's where it gets intriguing. They were both scientists, likely part of the Alpha Hill research team. It's plausible they worked under Mr. Boom, who had been overseeing the laboratory for 6 years by then. I suspect Mr. Boom closely monitored their relationship, possibly feeling envious of Dave's affection from Camerawoman. Perhaps he attempted to win her over himself, but she remained devoted solely to Dave or Plunger. Further evidence lies in Camerawoman or Katie's subsequent attack on Skibidi Toilets after regaining her memories, with the secret agent tailing her for an extended period. This marks the first instance where he's observed from the sidelines for such an extended period. And what else could it be but a display of keen interest? At times, it even appeared as though Camerawoman caught a glimpse of Mr. Boom, though it's likely just my imagination running wild. Yet, we now possess two compelling pieces of evidence suggesting the secret agent's sinister deeds, including the elimination of his romantic rival. Although it's doubtful Camerawoman can be restored to human form, and Mr. Boom resembles more of a cybernetic soldier, it's evident he was surveilling the entire operation, as evidenced by the old footage from Kate's camera. The scientist was under constant watch, with another figure in white trousers appearing alongside, seemingly another camera in a red shirt. I believe he was already in Mr. Boom's employ at that time, and likely remains so to this day, given that surveillance targeted only these specific individuals. It's apparent that Mr. Boom is intimately acquainted with each of them, and had some form of prior interaction before transforming them into camera-equipped robots. Yes, it's a convoluted and bizarre scenario, but Mr. Boom and his cadre of green agents are undeniably keeping tabs on these characters. He eliminated one, presumably out of jealousy for stealing his love, but what about the others? It's uncertain what fate awaits them. Though I suspect he'll spare the woman and keep her alive. As for the scientist, it's anyone's guess. There may be a larger scheme at play, and I sincerely hope Mr. Boom doesn't resort to violence against him. He seems to be cultivating a relationship with the camera in the red shirt, giving him orders and potentially forming an alliance. It's becoming increasingly clear that the secret agent is an incredibly formidable yet utterly chilling figure who operates with impunity, unimpeded even by the Alliance. And perhaps at some point, he might even contemplate destroying her too. On a related note, there's a crucial detail I'd like to address. Camerawoman appeared to have lost all sense of purpose and threw herself into battle much like Plunger Man did in his prime, albeit with more finesse. However, everything changed after the loss of her beloved. She began engaging in reckless behavior, showing a disregard for her own life. Just take a look at her reaction when G-Man unleashed lasers directly at her. She simply stood there, resigned to her fate. This is why the secret agent kept a watchful eye on her, ready to intervene and save her if necessary. Despite his nefarious nature, I believe he wouldn't hesitate to act out of love, just like any ordinary person would, and undoubtedly he would have intervened to rescue her. I sincerely hope he does. Let's all rally behind Camera Woman in the comments, offering words of support. I have faith that she'll come to her senses, and I pray that the secret agent refrains from harming her. Of course, I could be mistaken, and the secret agent might actually be a benevolent figure, willing to aid everyone. However, something deep down tells me otherwise. It's entirely plausible that he'll either assist or take matters into his own hands. But for now, it appears he's aligned with the Alliance in their quest to vanquish us. As for Mr. Boom, I don't anticipate any significant revelations. My mind is swirling with theories regarding the episode's continuation and the origins of the toilets and agents. I speculate that an old recording and the opening of certain gates triggered the emergence of singing toilets that began infecting those around them. Humanity was forced to undergo a transformation, turning themselves into robots and replacing their heads with cameras. Initially, the agents possessed human hands, appearing as though they were half robots, but over time they underwent a complete transformation. All of this bears a striking resemblance to the plot of the game Half-Life, which isn't surprising given Mr. Boom's affinity for the game and its characters. It's evident that he drew inspiration from its storyline. As for what comes next, I'll save that for the next video, which should be out either today or tomorrow. There's a lot to unpack, and I don't want to overwhelm you just yet. If you have any ideas, thoughts, or cool shots, feel free to email them to me or share your theories in the comments below. But for now, that's a wrap. I highly recommend subscribing to this channel so you don't miss out on any updates. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Until next time, goodbye everyone.